inquiring minds want a
disadvantage. And that's what happened. Kelley started to trash talk. The next thing you know, he'll start fighting trash.
Has an outstanding right jab. First hard punch of the fight.
Kelley waiting to see what he's going to do. You got to get into the first jab. You don't want that.
And he lands two more.
I can get a knockout, so he's willing to waste a few rounds. Kelley, it seems, has a bad right eye. He seems to react.
For the taste of most of his supporters. They want to see Kevin that Kelley is unable to solve. But down goes the Prince. On second time in his career, he's been down in the first round.
What was going to happen when he caught a punch from Kelley?
With a hard left hand, Hamed switches into a conventional stance. First round.
Kelley was there and caught him.
Is in the first round, but it only took one to do the damage which...
Now, feet by Naseem to be able to...
Tonight was he knew that anything could happen. And what...
Yeah, I think the last knockdown was fluke. I think the mistake he made...
There we saw it, right there.
There's the power.
And Hamed nods to him. Now we're in a fight.
The more Naseem decides to be orthodox, the more trouble.
And Kelley gets out of his boxing stance.
Naseem is trying to get the rhythm to Kelley, and he's not able to.
Having seen knockdowns for each fighter.
Left himself open and caught one very often in one round. A fighter getting knocked down twice. He split knockdowns. His knockdown was more convincing. And he
true knockdown, not off balance, pure power.
Well, there. And lands off.
If he leaps, he sleeps.
Kelley lands a left cross to that second Kelley knockdown of Hamed in round two. As the result of the damage that Kevin Kelley's been able to do. Another thing Phil Borgia said. He said, my man has the better jab in the long.
On how to break through Kelley's guard.
Getting him any advantage, so dropping those hands.
Get more aggressive again.
You want to say to Naseem, stop.
Let's go. Think what you did to Judah. Think all these things, how you let them hands go.
Fighter, not to get into a war. He wants him to pick
left jab, right jab.
He sure does. Short bursts and flurries.
Let's go. Watch that out.
In return. Down goes Kelley on two. Now they're even. Both fighters down twice in the fight.
You got to be careful mixing up with Kelley because he can fight.
That hand by the Prince. Ooh. And a hard left. And Kelley's down.
A half a minute and he's definitely hurt. He's in the featherweight division on this level.
Unquestionably the most memorable fight of 19. It is abundantly clear from the body language. And you heard Phil Borgia.
The difference, power.
Then here's the Prince going down. Your fight with Ron Lyle. Gunslinger against gunslinger.
For that is, I just can't believe it. Kelley has that look. He just does not believe.
Particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we give the official time, the undefeated WBO, Naseem Hamed.
Hamed throwing many more in the last couple of rounds to
excitement in this arena. It's my first night, it's my first fight in New York, Madison Square Garden.
Presenting a different picture than you imagined?
I didn't really see the shot, so I've got to give